done over the past few years is we have maintained a data record, maintained a track record of all the internet shutdowns that have taken place in India. And it's baffling to see that in the first 6 months, India has lost $255.2 million in just the first 6 months of 2023. And this is the exact same amount that India had to borrow from World Bank to invest in educational technological groups to help around 350,000 students get jobs. So once at one place you're doing one thing where you're in such a disadvantaged state, we are incurring so much loss, and then you are forced to incur a loan on that. Now, why do I say that it's $255 million? How does this money come? How does this range of money come? Where do we lose this amount of money? The reason for that is almost all of the businessmen, business entities, and even the general public these days rely on digital payments. Not only on digital payments, but also of maintaining their track records, maintaining their orders. All of this is done today by our digital means. Now, while we boast about our Digital India platform, our unified payment systems, we at the whims and fancies of our own self remove this very good platform that we made and we make ourselves limbless. And that's why we occur such kind of loss. Now, at present, up until now, since we started working, we have 771 internet shutdowns. In India, last year we have topped the list of internet shutdowns in the world. And this is us comparing to the war-torn countries, where even in the situations of grave injustice and war crimes, one of the most fundamental rights of an individual is saved, and that is the right to access, which in India has become more or less of a joke. Now, the effects we have seen that you lose your freedom of speech, you lose the education, the healthcare, the business, you face economic loss, especially after COVID, where all of us had to immediately shift to online platforms. Okay, I should wrap that. We had to shift on online platform for everything, for our work from home, for our offices, for our education. And now, when people are used to this, when infrastructurally everyone is prepared to study or work from home, and suddenly when you wake up, you get an order that internet is not active in your area. That is not a practical way of functioning. Because we are running late on time, I'll come to the alternatives. The first thing, obviously, that we have to do is to come up with better guidelines. Not us, but the government. We can keep on sending suggestions. So that's the first thing that's needed. The other thing is that, even in the Anuradha Hussain case judgment, the main thing the Supreme Court pressurized on was that internet shutdown is a last resort. And that's not the case. I think in India, the judiciary, especially on internet shutdowns, has done some great work. It's all about its implementation in the real world, which is failing. And this is something in which policy organizations like us, where we hold a stance, we hold a bargaining power, should get involved and start working on things, because this number of 771 will keep on increasing. I have to wake up every day and upload at least 2-3 internet shutdowns that have taken place for no reason at all. So with that, I think I should wrap it up and because of
just a final point, it's that right now I think we discussed selective banning, for instance, but our stand should be that internet shutdown should not be happening.
Yeah.
Because the cost of human rights and human lives is so severe that it isn't, what's the like numeric cost to it, it's different forms of human existence. People aren't able to get access to healthcare when there's violence going on in their regions. So I think what we especially stand for at SFLC is that this should not continue at all. And that's why we fight so hard, that's why we're filing in courts, that's why we're reaching out to organizations. We have a section called Lost Voices where we're speaking to people in these regions, we're trying to find out what's going on. Because once a region is cut out from the internet, you have no clue. There's no way of finding out what the people are actually going through. The government can say something, but even they themselves may not know from outside of it. So yeah, just a final point on this.